everybody, and welcome back to Musings by Nikki. I am here today with another design team project for Tracie Fox, Love Junk Journals on Etsy, Tracie Fox Creative. And I have used a couple different kits in these two books, and it it's gotten a little nicer. The weather's gotten a little nicer here in Minnesota, and so I was just kind of feeling spring. So I wanted some bright colors, and these kits from Tracie are just gorgeous. The images are beautiful, but they're just bright and happy and cheerful. So that's what we're doing today. We've got two books. Like I said, this one is super heavily embellished as per my usual. This one is hardly embellished, mostly just a writing journal. We can see, right? Look at, only could fit 3 signatures in this guy, could fit 5 in here, and it's still not even alligator mouthed. So let's look through the little one first. This one measures 4.5 by 6 inches. It is hardcover. It has 284 pages, and I used Petite Fleur. Tell me, my French friends, did I just totally mess that up, or my Canadian friends? And Labelle and Splendid Nature. I used a little bit of Splendid Nature, but not much. It's mostly those other two kits. So the cover, I used the Petite Fleur kit comes with 1 page. Actually, well, I'm gonna grab it. This one I printed off wrong when I was trying to find the size. So it comes with this 1 page of kind of background, and then it's mostly ephemera. And this is your 1 page that you get with the journal kit. And I printed it a bunch of times, and that is kind of the 1 page that I use throughout here to represent the kit. And then I also printed it onto fabric and covered the journal with it. So I kind of frayed the edges. So I covered it with this gold color, but then I printed it that page onto fabric and put it onto the cover as well. So I love how that came out. Pretty cool. It's got little metal book corners on it. And then this closure, this part here just goes over the button. So you just have an elastic loop there, and it actually comes off. So it's just big elastic loop with the button, and then it's got some little beads down there. So that's your closure. And like I said, this is not very heavily embellished, so I'm going to flip through pretty quick as there are just a lot of writing space in this book. I've used that page as the end covers, and then I've used it throughout the signatures as well. So you can see each signature starts and ends with the same page, and then it's on the back as well as the end papers. So let's just take a little look-see here, huh? Let me zoom you in a little if I can. There we go. I used that page and cut apart a bunch of little pieces of it as well. So you'll see some of those throughout, and there are some Tracie labels. And then on the backs of these, that's where I used one of the pages from Splendid Nature. So I just shrunk them down and printed a blank Splendid Nature paper. Oh my goodness. So there's just a variety of different types of paper in here. Oh, this is some of the like washi strip that you get in Splendid Nature. So I made this book after the big book, and was using some of the leftover pieces and things that I had as well. Oh, there's one of the little circles that comes in the kit. And then these are the beautiful pieces of ephemera that come with the kit, and I have just attached them with paper clips or some sort of clips throughout. I figured the tags and the journaling cards, you could affix them and make them into journaling cards. You could put them in as pockets. You could kind of just decide what you want to do with them. Then I also used her Matchbox Florals. That's what this, that's shadowy. Matchbox Florals kit, so that's what those are. And then some of her random number kits as well. Here's one of the envelopes that comes in the kit. So yeah, just not very heavily embellished, just lightly embellished with some washies and some little touches here and there. That's one of the pieces that I cut out of the main kit. Here are a couple of tags and journaling card from the kit. Lots of places to write. And then the front and back of each signature is that page as well. Some more ephemera from the kit clipped in. This is another example of where I cut out some of the stuff from that page. And then there is vintage music through this as well. Yeah, so I mean, you get the feel, right? It's a lot of, and then there's some label right there. I liked how the little flower fairies went kind of with this flower theme, so I put a couple of them in here as well. So no pockets, not flips, you know, there's another beautiful label, flower fairy lady. Like I said, this isn't, these are all just attached with clips or some sort of attachment device. I really like the way that this looks, fussy cutting from that page. This turned out really nice. And it looks cool because the background really matches with the coffee stain, so it just kind of looks like a part of a coffee stain page. Tips. Even though there's only one page in that kit, there's still a lot of cool ways to use it. You can extend it into a whole journal, like I have right here. Those Matchbox Florals, these down here, they are gorgeous. They're kind of like painterly little tags. They're beautiful though. There's another piece that I cut out. More from the kit. The tags, this kit is really pretty. These little circles come with the kit. Random collage bits. More of those flower fairy ladies. Oops. So, ledger, vintage music paper, white lined paper, coffee stained graph paper, coffee dye. That's kind of what's the in here. Oh, some coffee dyed project paper. I cut this out from that page as well, so it's just some scripty writing in not English, and I'm assuming French, and some little diagram. There's another one of the tags. They're very pretty. Another one of the circle embellishments that comes with the kit. So like I said, I just shrunk the kit down and made a smaller book because I wanted to. I love this one. This is another cutout from that page. I printed the page at full size to do the cutting out, because my fingers don't work that well anymore, and yeah, there's my maker's mark, and that's the back of the book. So there she is. There she is. And then to put the closure on, you just hold the button down and bring the elastic. Whoops, did I do that totally off camera? Yeah, I'm zoomed way in. Hold on. Hold the button down with one finger and bring it around with the other, and then just slip it over the button. That's how that goes. Fairly easy to do. You got these cute little buttons. So that's that one. Now, the other one is humongous. So let's zoom back out because we're gonna need to. Oh, come on now, work with me. There we go. So that one's little. This one is as big as it gets. Let's see if I can pull this up even more. There we go. Sorry if I just made you seasick by wobbling. This one is 6.5 by 9.5. So it's like, you know, another 1/2 inch bigger than what I normally would do, which is a 6 by 9. It has 176 very full pages. And I have used her Splendid Nature and her Vivid Nature kits. Those are the main kits that I used in here, as well as her Butterfly and her Floral Fussy Cuts kits. Hold on a second, I'm going to take a sip of the coffee. There we go. Sorry about that. Anyway, so Tracie put out Vivid Nature kit as one of her first kits that she had out in her shopper a while ago. And then she redid it more recently, some of the same images, but made the Splendid Nature kit. And they are both the same types of images, so they work together really well, and it's gorgeous. So, and they're just really, they have these beautiful colors in them. They're fun to work with. So here we go. On the cover, we have a whole bunch of layering of sari silks, and this is some vintage graph paper and some corrugated cardboard, some cheesecloth and butterflies, and then some of the images from the kit that I've stitched on, and some muslin and lace and ribbon and more cheesecloth and another butterfly. It's more of that vintage graph paper. So that's the cover. It's kind of dimensional, but not very. I mean, it's definitely not going to get caught on things. It's 3 signatures, and I've done kind of this star, you know, thing as I sew the signatures in. So crisscrossy star just for some interest to make it a little cooler. And then it has this, one of my favorite fabrics on the outside that I have coffee stained, and I just love this. I would wear a dress made out of this. Matter of fact, maybe I'll have to do that this summer. Okay, so there she is. And the closure goes through 2 holes, and you'll see it in the back, but it goes through 2 holes here on the back cover and comes up over this hitch post fastener, and you just press down the front and this slips off. That way you don't have to tie and untie it. However, if you put more in here and you want to make it so that, you know, you have more space, you can definitely untie this bow and just, you know, retie it and then keep using it to flip on and off like this. So that just goes over there, and let's look. Alrighty. So in the front there, it's lined with muslin. So I lined the covers with muslin, and then put some paper and one of the, so I also, you know, I love printing things bigger and smaller and bigger and smaller. Let me see if I can come in maybe a little bit tighter. Whoops, that's too tight, too much. I love printing things bigger and smaller. So the regular size of these that comes with the kit is this. And then I blew some of them up because I wanted to make larger pockets because I was working kind of on a bigger scale. So with the other one, I shrunk them down. With this one, I blew some up And I made some various different sizes of these journal cards because they're gorgeous and they work so well for doing these different things, applications with. So, you know, I like to mess with how I print things out when I'm actually paying attention to how I print them. So here's an example of where I made one really big because I liked it to be a pocket here. And then I've made a journal card with one of the smaller images and some of the fussy cut stuff and just layered up a whole bunch of stuff. This is some of that wonderful polka dot coffee stained paper. And then here, right on the front cover, now you guys will have to bear with me because this finger is not working hardly at all today. It's a thing. So these, there are two of these little windy guys, and they open up, and on the inside there's some journaling space. And then these are from the original kit, and they're pockets, and in there is just a journaling card, big coffee stained index card call. So pockets there, and you could actually write a little bit on those too. They're kind of faded. Then in the front there's this pocket here, and it's got this gorgeous butterfly paper. And that is, so then these just wind back around here. Of course, I'm showing a book with lots of windy guys on a day that my finger doesn't want to work. There we go. And like I said, this book is full. I have collaged and layered and done all kinds of things. This is some avocado dyed paper that I got from my lovely friend Chantal. Hi Chantal. And it's gorgeous, and the color goes so perfect with this book. And I think she's still got packs of it left. This cabbage dyed blue, which goes perfect with my blue kit, which I'll be making a book out of shortly, and some tea stained, and the package of papers I got from her was gorgeous. So head over there. I'll try to remember to link her in the description box. So lots of layering. Just these are I used a bunch of Tracie labels from all kinds of different Tracie label kits. Tickets that come, so this is the original kit, Vivid Nature, I think. I get them mixed up. Anyway, I've used some of the tickets as tabs. And then I've used a bunch of Edith Holden as well in this. And there's layering up there. And then I used her, oh my goodness. It's totally skipping my mind, but I'll have all her kits that I used listed in the description box. But this is, oh my gosh, it's killing me. I say this name of this kit all the time, but I used it to back some of the papers that I printed with because it's a great background paper. Oh, I also used her butterflies. Oh, now I can't remember the name of this kit. Anyway, I'll link them all below. I'll list them all below because I cannot think right now. These are some of my definition rip strips and some more collaging with mini tickets, some cheesecloth, and her fussy cut butterflies. I've done a lot of sari silk and some of this vine trim. And then I've done some fussy cutting of some Edith Holden images. So here we go, and some of her labels. Then I printed off, oh, I did print off a whole bunch of her washi. Like there's I think three strips of washi that come in the kit, and I printed them off a whole bunch of times, so you'll see those throughout as well. Look at this, you guys. This is what I'm talking about. Look at how beautiful that is. And that is just one of the pages. It is a gorgeous kit. Those are printed on parchment paper. And then here, some of the time I've used some of the pages and cut them out and made them into pockets. So this is a pocket. And then there are some words that come with the butterfly kit. So I've cut those and made them. This is some old file folder. And this is a tuck spot here with a label in one of the kits. There's just a blank white tag in there. And then this is one of the tags that comes with the kit, and I've backed all of those with green painter's paper, masking paper. And then we've got ourselves a little seed envelope, and it just has a journal card in there. This is just a journal card with some pretty gold embossing on there. It came that way. I didn't do the gold embossing. I haven't had my embossing gun out for a while. I should do that. Here's some of her fussy cut flowers. Now that I have a scan and cut, I can have some beautiful fussy cut flowers because my fingers don't work, but the scan and cut does. Woo-hoo. I was like, my grown-up excitement for the week last week. Well, still today, I just cut things just to cut them. You should see the pile of cut stuff that I have, but it does such a good job. This by the way, this little happy frog, so stinking cute. Some fussy cut Edith Holden. That I had to do with scissors. That might be why my finger doesn't want to work today. It's in rebellion. Here's some more sari silk with some of that trim, more of that beautiful butterfly kit, some fussy cuts. So when I printed out the kit, the Splendid Nature kit, extra large, a few of the little fussy cuts came extra large with it too. So there's that. Here's the center of the signature. So we've got a pocket here with a little tab on, a journal card. And here's a tag. And these, it's just a gorgeous kit. I know you guys probably get sick of me saying, oh, it's so beautiful, but it really truly is. These are tags from the original kit, and I've backed them onto coffee stained paper and sewn. I sewed a lot in this book. And then these are 2 envelopes that you get with the kit, and they flip open like so. And there are just journaling cards in here. And I'm not going to try and get that one out because finger, but they just flip back over like this. And I've put some crocheted lace along the edges of those pages. Here's another one of the giant fussy cuts, this cute little snail. More of that beautiful butterflies. Here's some more fussy cut Edith Holden. Fussy cut flowers, labels, more of that beautiful paper from the kit. Here's another tuck spot with a tag. And then in the pocket there is a tag as well on this heavy watercolor paper is what those are made out of. Sorry for the squeaky chair. It's just the way it is. Here's another piece that I cut out this panel from one of the pages that I printed and then just made this out of a file folder, and that goes back behind here. So trying to include lots of extra little ways and places for you to write notes or journal or put pictures or whatever. More parchment paper. Just look at that. The colors, and of course, it never shows up the way it does in person on camera because it's beautiful. Some more of the washi from her kit, some more Edith Holden fussy cutting there, another flip out. These, there are a lot of these flip outs in here because I have some really big coffee stain paper. So you could, if you wanted to, glue along the top and bottom edge of these and close it shut and make it into a tuck spot. If you were going to use it for like memory keeping or you wanted to be able to tuck pictures or things in, you could certainly do that. Then, it wouldn't be a flip out, it would just be a tuck spot. So if you glued along the top and the bottom there, you could tuck things in. Here's some more, that's my rip strip, but then this is all Tracie stuff here. This butterfly, these are just beautiful. Look at that, isn't that so pretty? Her fussy cut butterflies are lovely. Here is a pocket. So this is an example of another one that I made larger, so I could make pockets out of it. And then a journal card with one of my rip strips that says flower. And then another, this one folds open for journaling space and just has a fussy cut butterfly and one of her labels. Another ticket tab here. These circles, there are circle embellishments that come with both kits. Here's another one that I've just cut out and glued on. Some more paper ruffle. And then at the back of the first signature, you have a large pocket here that pulls out, and I've used some of the circles to make the tab. And then there are some poems from Edith Holden on there. You could certainly cover that with paper if you wanted to write over it, but I kind of like the poems. And then these are some of the pockets. Look at this cute little mouse and froggy pockets. Look at them. Oh, aren't they cute? And in those, I just made some coffee stained paper from index cards, tags right in there. Then on the front of the second signature, we have, of course, another windy guy. And this one opens up, and there's some writing space, and then there are a couple of pockets here. In the big pocket is one of the labels. And then in the smaller pocket, there's one of the labels from the older kit, original kit. So that closes, and behind it is also a pocket, and it's some more Edith Holden that I've put some masking tape or paper, excuse me, on so you could write. So it's become a journal card. Another ticket tab, one of the gorgeous kit butterflies. There's another flip. Here's some more Edith Holden. This one has a little froggy on it as well. Paper ruffle. Another one of the circles that comes with the kit. Gorgeous. Some more sari silk and vine trim. Another one of my rip strips. And then here I've used one of the tags to become a pocket and put this other tag in it. Another page from the kit, and then this, it's that same paper that's gold embossed, see that? And it's a giant flip. So you could write certainly on this side, and you could also write here. So that's a giant flip, and it's got some lace down at the bottom. Some more Edith Holden fussy cut. These are fussy cuts from the kit at normal size, and then another paper ribbon. Look at how pretty these kits all go together. I know I say this every time I do a design team project, but Tracie's kits, they all work together so well. Here's some vine stitching over some white sari silk. See that? Here's a tag. So with the newer kit, with I think it's Splendid Nature, whoops, you get some blank tags as well. So you can kind of embellish and work on those. This is some fabric ribbon that I had. This is, let's see if I can get it to show. Yeah, see the glitter on the flowers? Kind of pretty. This is from a paper pad that I have. And so I fussy cut it and made a pocket. And then just did a guest check, layered a guest check up. And then just layered up a giant index card. And then this is just some patterned paper. So here's another one of those blank spots. So I figured you could write on there, put a label on there, whatever you want to do. Some more crocheted lace. More Tracie, not Tracie, Edith Holden fussy cuts there. Here's a pocket with the leftover of that shiny gold and one of the circle embellishments. Some masking paper, and then this is one of the sideways pockets from the original kit. And here is another one of the pages from the kit. And another one of those sideways tag pockets. More of my rip strip. Another fold out. Some more of that lovely avocado dye. It still floors me that avocados dye this pink color, and that red cabbage gives you that gorgeous blue color. Love it. This is some more that I kind of fussy cut out from the kit and then glued it on. Paper ribbon. Some more Edith Holden. Some more butterflies. This is some more of the washi from her kit and more of her labels. This is another one of those gorgeous butterflies from her fussy cut butterflies. They're so pretty. Then at the back of this one, there are 4 pockets from that original kit, and I've layered them with cheesecloth and some labels, and then I've put coffee dyed tags, blank tags inside there, so you could journal on those. In the middle of the signature on the, can you see that kind of this pretty gold brocade ribbon down the middle there? That's what's in between on the spine. And then I made a giant pocket because I was printing things big, so I printed a giant pocket. And in there, there is another journal card from Edith Holden page. And then behind that, there is another big journal card there. Some more of that lovely paper. More fussy cut butterflies, fussy cut Edith Holden here. These are the fussy cut florals. Beautiful colors on those. And of course they go really well with the kit. Here's some more fussy cut from the kit pages, and then here's an actual page. Another pocket. See, isn't this just feels like spring, doesn't it? Whoops. Cut a string on something. Here's a belly band that I have made and then layered up some Edith Holden and made a little journaling card. Here's another pocket that I made from a kit page and put a couple of the printed little journaling cards on there. More fussy cut florals layered up with some cheesecloth and stuff. Here's the middle of the last signature, and it's got 3 layers of pockets over here and some pockets over here. So in the top one, there is a journal card that I backed with coffee stained paper. Actually, I think this is this really soft end paper that came out of an antique book, a really old book. And these are the end papers, and I just couldn't throw the paper away because it's velvety. It's so lovely. Here's a guest check. Oh, I also used some of her fussy cut birds. So there's that. Then down here in the and then there's on the edges of the pockets there's lace and some of the washi, and that's all sewn on, and some sari silk along the sides. And then this is a little like library card that comes with the kit. And here's a flip open tag. And then over here we have 2 pockets, and I've done another flip open tag here. And this is just a piece of coffee stained index card that I've used some of the circle embellishments to make a tab on. And then in this bigger pocket here, I have the Gypsy Moth and the Lilac for journaling cards tucked in there. Those are just from my stash. I love the way that looks. I love copy stain papers in general. Some more Fussy cut florals. Behind this one is another big journaling card that I've made. With a little tab on there that says floral. Here's another belly band and another journaling card from Edith Holden. I like how the masking paper is so thin that you can kind of see the writing through it, but you can totally write over it. More paper ribbon. Here's another tag inside that one. So this video is getting long because, like I said, this is a full book. More fussy cut pages and then regular printed pages. Florals. Some more paper ribbon over here. Fussy cut Edith Holden. Butterflies. Some fussy cut butterflies with cheesecloth. That opens. More of that Vivid Nature. And then on the back, so here we go, the back cover and the back of the signature. So there's two windy guy pockets, which I'll show you in a second, but behind each one there is a pocket as well. And that's a tag. So that goes behind each pocket, like so. Right? But then there are also, oops, two windy guys. And they open up and there is a notebook, so you can write in there, and the other one is exactly the same. So since, you know, finger windy guys, not going to do it, but same thing, unwind it, notebook. Got it? And then another large pocket and a tag with some collage on there. And my maker's mark. And then here's the closure. So it goes, the twine, right, goes through these two and then comes out the back, right, of the little eyelets, and then goes, just pops over the top. So there we go, guys. Both of them. These will be in my Etsy shop. Once this video is live, they should be there. And I appreciate you hanging out with me a little bit today. Go check out these kits in Tracie's shop. They are absolutely gorgeous. She has, I know I say this every time, but she has some beautiful new kits in there as well. I really, when I'm going to start doing something design team for her, I just can't hardly even choose what to do because all of the kits are so lovely. So go visit her shop if you haven't, or if you have, go check out her new ones because there are some lovely new ones, like I said, as well. And until I see you guys next, I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, middle of the night, whatever time it is, on whatever side of this wonderful planet of ours that you live on. And until I see you guys next time, take care. God bless. Bye-bye.